Right, guys, so we are going with a bit of single leg work today. We've got two different parts to the session. So once we've done the warm-up, we've got a left leg focus, a right leg focus, back to the left, back to the right, and then we're going to do some upper body stuff as well. All right, so we'll hit everything. A lot of stability work required, a lot of hip opening, a bit of rotational work, that kind of stuff. So we'll get everything fired up. So let's get you warm to start with. So if you stand yourself nice and tall, just do some arm circles first. So just mobilizing through the shoulders. Nice big circles up and back. Excellent. 6 more times. Okay. And then just shrug the shoulders up as well. Big circles up towards the ears. And then from there, standing nice and tall, drop the chin to the chest and just gently roll down towards the feet, all the way down, and slowly roll back up again. Tall at the top, repeat again. Just nice roll down the spine. A couple more times. Okay, and then a little bit of side bending just to mobilize that spine a bit more. So reaching down towards the knee. Okay, and a few rotations. If you take your arms above your head, make yourself as tall as possible, and then just rotate into the side. Try and exhale as you rotate. It'll help you with your rotation. Keep the hips forwards. Rotation comes through the spine. One more on each side. Okay, and then just bring your hands behind your head, open up the stance, and just come down to a prisoner squat. And at the top, come up onto your tiptoes each time. Try and come up through your big toe joint. Three more. Wonderful. And then we'll just finish off with some hip swings. Holding onto the hips, standing tall. And just swing through the leg. So just mobilizing through hamstrings and hip flexors. Keep tall, keep the upper body up. Couple more. Fantastic. And switch legs. So in a moment, we're going to use our equipment, which is a chair. Okay, that's all you need today. Not a swivel chair, not a static chair. We'll use the sofa. And we're going to start with that in the first exercise. So we're going to open up the hips. I'll show you this one from a couple of different angles. If we start, I'll show you the position first before you get cracking. If you place your foot onto the chair, you may also want a cushion. Depends on the cushioning of your equipment. But in case your foot hurts on the top, maybe put a cushion on. From that position, what we're trying to do is drop down. So we're opening up the hip here, keeping tall through the upper body and rotation. And then back up. So the foot stays there, and we just sink down into it each time. Okay? So if you get yourself into position, foot on the top, make sure your feet are hip width apart. So show you from the front. Make sure if you come too much one foot in front of the other, then you're going to really struggle to balance. So keep your feet and knees hip width apart, and you should find you can rotate and drop through that hip. Okay? We're going to do 10 reps. Now, importantly, I want you to work your left leg. So I want you to put your right leg on the chair. Okay? First series of exercises all going to be working the left leg. So right foot on the chair. Okay, so from that position, stay tall, arms out, drop down, rotate over the left leg. Back up to balance, go again. We're doing 10 repetitions. Keep dropping through that hip. And the weight is predominantly through that left leg, driving up through the glute. Make sure you get full hip extension each time on the way back up. Last couple of reps. Excellent work. Okay, move your chair to the side. Staying on your left leg, remember. Stand on your left leg, left hand on the hip, right hand comes down into a deadlift, touching the foot, and then driving back up. Okay, so full hip extension each time. 10 repetitions, reach down, drive up. Keep the back in extension as you come down. So we hinge through the hip. And as I say, make sure each time you come to full hip extension at the top. Try and keep balancing. Obviously, you'll get a little bit more fatigue now through that left leg. Another couple of reps should get us to around 10. Excellent work. As soon as you've done your 10, down to the floor, lay onto your back. Keep your left leg on the floor, bring your right knee up into your chest. So we do that leg lock bridge, and we're driving up through the left hip. Okay, so the right knee is into the chest, left hip is extending. Try and focus on the glutes. Keep the head down on the floor, shoulders relaxed. And again, we do 10 reps. We'll aim for 4 more. Excellent work. Once you've done your 10, slowly bring yourself back up. And then we finish off on the left leg with a lateral hop, balance, and single leg rotation. So you stand on your left leg, you hop to the side and balance on there. You bring the knee up and you rotate to the right. Back to center, hop back to where you started. Balance, knee up, and rotate again. Okay? We do that 10 times in total, so 10 reps. Make sure you get your balance before you attempt your rotation. We'll do one more repetition. Fantastic. Okay. Shake out that left leg. Grab your chair again. Now we're going to go and do the same thing on your right leg. So I'll do this side. So we're going to right leg forwards, left foot on the chair. Okay. Going straight into these guys. Okay, arms out, dropping the knee down, keep the chest tall, rotate this time over your right leg. Excellent work. 5 more repetitions, so 10 in total. No rushing it, sink deep. Once you've done your 10, bring yourself back up. We don't need the chair. Single leg deadlift is next. So standing on the right leg, right hand on the hip, left hand comes down towards the right foot. Full extension of the hip at the top, remember. 10 repetitions. Fire up that glute. Get those ankle stabilizers working. Hold the balance. Excellent work. Once you've done your 10, back down to your leg lock. This time, left knee is into the chest. Make sure the foot's in line with the hip. On your right leg, head back against the floor. In your own time, once you're ready, drive that right hip, this time up towards the ceiling. Ten repetitions, guys, in total. One more here. Once you've done your 10th, straight back up. Let's finish the right leg. So we've got the lateral hops to balance and then to your external rotation. Okay, so we're on one leg. Hop to the side, balance. Left leg lifts, rotates, and we repeat on the other side. Get your balance each time. We do 10 reps in total. Last couple of reps. Well done. Once you've done that one, shake your right leg, have a quick drink. We'll give you 20, 30 seconds. Then we're going to go back to the left leg and repeat those again. So whilst you're resting, grab your chair into position. Okay, 10 more seconds. Are we ready? So we're going back to working on the left leg. So you're going to put your right foot on the chair. Okay? So nice and steady. Left leg in front of right. Make sure you hip width again. Okay, so we're looking for 10 reps. Remember, we're dropping down through the hip. Rotate, back up. Good work, guys. 3 to go. Final rep. Wonderful stuff. Chair to the side. Single leg deadlift, standing on the left leg. Okay, so soft knee, right hand reaches down towards the foot, full extension at the top of the hip. Repeating. Try not to scrunch the toes. Keep the big weight even between the big and little toe. The glute should be working hard now. Expect a little bit of achy feeling as well, lower leg, into the calf, etc. It's quite natural. Once you've done your 10th rep, we're down to the floor, guys. You've got your bridge. So this time, right knee into the chest. Left foot on the floor. Drive the left hip up. Ten repetitions again. And once you've done your 10, bring yourself up. Finishing that left leg off with a lateral hop. So we're standing on your left leg. We hop to the side. We balance, knee up, and rotate. 10 in total. Good stuff, guys. Keep it going. Keep that balance. Last couple of reps. Fantastic work. Okay, give that left leg a shake. And we've just got the right leg to finish on. Okay, so back to your chair. Right leg in front, left leg on the chair. Remember hip width. Keep tall for the upper body. Drop the knee down and rotate. Nice tall spine to rotate through. Last couple of reps, gang. When you've done your 10, relax, take your chair to the side. Set yourself up for your deadlifts. So standing on the right leg, right hand on the hip, left hand coming down towards the foot. Drive all the way up at the top, extend the right hip. Excellent work, guys. Got 10 in total. Another couple of reps. Controlled. Fantastic. When you're ready, take it down to the floor. Left knee into the chest. Right foot on the floor. Into your hip extensions. Good. Get those glutes firing and hips extending. Once you've done your 10 reps, bring yourself back up. And we have the lateral hops. In your own time. Hop to the side, balance. Lift the left leg and rotate. We're looking for 10 reps in total. Last couple of reps coming up, guys. Wonderful work, good stuff. Okay, give that right leg a shake, have a quick drink. And then we've got 4 exercises next for the upper body and a bit of core work. So you don't need any equipment, but you need your mat just on the floor, that's all. Okay. So we're going into a plank mountain climber. To start with, we're doing 10 repetitions on each side. I'll give you a quick demo. So if you're in the plank position, and you can go for full plank in this position. You can drop the knees if you need to. And all we're doing is reaching the knee towards the same side elbow. So we stay low, try and bring that knee towards the elbow each time, okay? We're doing 10 reps on each one, so 20 in total, and then we'll be moving into a press up and shoulder tap. Okay, so onto your forearms, nice plank position, make sure your shoulders are retracted, natural gap between chin and chest all the way through. Stay low, keep your bottom down as you go into your mountain climbers. No rush, work through the range, keep your abdominals engaged all the way through. Big range going, keep it going. The last couple. Excellent work, okay. We're then going to go into a press up with shoulder tap. I'll show you from front on this one. All you'll be doing, again, you've got the option of full press up or 3/4. You're lowering down, you push up, and you tap the shoulder slowly, okay? Your aim is to try and keep your hips as still as possible whilst you're doing your tap, and we do 10 press ups in total, okay? So adopt your position, into your press up, push up, tap one shoulder. On your next press up, you tap the other shoulder. Each time, trying to keep the hips as stable as possible on your tap. It's exactly the same if you're doing it on your knees, so it just makes the press up a little bit easier. Keep the tempo nice and controlled. Excellent work. Okay, staying down there, we now have a hand march. So, bit of shoulder and core stabilization. Similar setup to your press up. Hands are at shoulder width though, slightly narrower. From that position, you reach forwards, forwards, back and back. So if you do your left hand forwards for 10, and at 10, you'll then bring and change, put your right hand forwards first for 10. So 20 hand marches in total, okay? You can do these quite quick, but keep your hips and pelvis stable. Try not to let the bottom lift too high. Remember, at 10, you switch the lead hand. And done at 20. Good work. Okay, then come to a seated position with your legs bent, feet and knees hip distance apart, and sitting really tall. From that position, we're going to round the spine, roll back, engage the core, lift one arm, lower one arm, lift one arm, lower one arm, and then come back to that start position. Okay? We're doing 10 repetitions in total. All right, off we go. So round, draw in, extend one arm, lower, same with the other, lower and back up. Always tall at the top of the rep. Feet need to stay down. Make sure we've got nice big range through those shoulders. If it feels too easy, then you just lower a little bit lower. Excellent work. We're looking for 10 reps, remember? This is number 5. Fantastic. Keep it going. Couple of more repetitions. Final time. And it'll be covered. Well done. Okay. Take 15, 20 seconds and we'll go back to your plank and mountain climber. Okay. Don't need to go too far. We're ready to start in a moment. Okay, so onto the forearms. 20 repetitions. Knees, right knee to right elbow, left knee to left elbow. Okay. And you're ready. Okay, full position if we can. Let's go. 20 reps. Remember, we take our time. Keep it controlled. Focus on holding the form, the posture. Once you've done your 20, have a moment, and then we set back up for the press up. Okay, so hands want to be slightly wider than shoulder width on this one. Press up and shoulder tap, 10 reps in total in your own time. Stand, control, push, and tap. Looking for that 10 reps, guys. Come on, keep it going. We've got 2 more. Excellent work. Okay, have 10 seconds. And then we go back to your hand march. Okay. So remember, hands slightly narrower, shoulder width. Bring yourself up. We have 20 reps, 10 on each. Off you go. Switching at 10. Excellent work. And roll downs to finish the set. So sitting nice and tall. Okay, in your own time. Feet and knees hip distance apart. Lift one arm, lower it. Lift the second, lower it. Sit back up tall. 10 repetitions. Excellent work. Keep it going. Keep those abdominals in control. Three repetitions to go. Fantastic work. Well done. Relax from there. Okay, we're going to do one more set, okay, on the upper body. And over there. So if you want 20 seconds, you want a quick drink, grab one, and then we'll straight back into your plank and mountain climber. Okay, all set. One last to go. So we're onto the forearms. All right, starting in 5 seconds, guys. Grab your positions. Okay, here we go. 20 reps. Come on. Keep that form. Keep the shoulder blades back. Lengthen through head and neck. Last few reps now, come on. Get to the 20. And rest when you're there, good stuff. 10 seconds, straight into your press up and shoulder tap. Remember, hands want to be a little bit wider. Okay, in 3, 2, and 1, here we go, so nice and controlled. 10 repetitions. Finish them off, guys. Great work, take 10. And then you've got your mounting, your hand marches next. So again, hands slightly narrower, shoulder width this time. Okay, full position. Raise the abs, keep the hips level. Off you go. Nice, fast hands this time. Changing it halfway. When you've done your 20, relax. Grab your position at the end of the mat. You've got your roll downs. Sitting tall. Arms to the side, okay. Rolling down. Reach the arm tall before sitting back up. 10 repetitions again. Final exercise. Great work, guys. Keep those ranges big. Final 3 repetitions. Final rep. And rest from there. Fantastic. You've done it. You've made it through. Well done.